Hey guys, how you doing? So, as you guys know, I've also been promoting Siteground in the last couple of years. I really like Siteground, but I've also made videos about Hostinger. And Hostinger believes that hosting is more like electricity, something that just should be accessible and it shouldn't be premium at all. But hey, if you want to create quality conclusions, you always have to look at the situation from both sides. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ask Siteground how they see themselves as a company, how they are different, so that you can make a better buying decision for yourself if you want to get a hosting package. So let's go to the interview. So hey guys, I am here with Luca from Siteground and I'm gonna ask him some questions about Siteground. So the first question is, how does Siteground see itself compared to other companies? So where is it in the market, or are all the hosting companies just the same? Because on the outside it looks like they all provide the same product. Could you explain that a little bit?
Hey, sure. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, when we talk about the SiteGround, what I say always is no more we are offering hosting services. Hosting services, obviously, we offer hosting services, but how I see SiteGround is like a hosting platform, which is way more. Hosting service is something that we provide, but we also do more, meaning that we take by hands our clients and teach them and help them building up a website from scratch if they don't know how to do that. Or if you already have a website, if you are tech savvy, we help you with all the tools that we build in-house in a way that your website can grow up in the best way. You can easily maintain that because we take care about everything, we manage those things. And we include in that a lot of services that are constantly developed. To answer your second question, you asked me if every single hosting service is the same. Well, I can ask you a question too. I can say, well, are all the cars the same in the market? I mean, yeah, you can say, yeah, absolutely. They have four wheels. They use gasoline. Yes, that's true. For the hosting, it's the same, but at the same time, it's not the same. I mean, yeah, we are giving ground to sites, but it's not only that. It's not something static. It's something completely dynamic.
Okay, and to make that a little bit more specific, what I see from the outside is that the system when you log in, it's very different from other hosting providers, and I think that that is also completely custom, right? And can you explain it a little bit? Like, why is that different? How is that different?
Yeah, sure. Let's go more specific because everybody always say, "Yeah, my service is the best one." It's common, yeah. So let's go serious, okay? Let's say what's the difference with the SiteGround. Well, the first difference that I can say is what you were saying actually. So when you log in SiteGround, when you register to SiteGround for the first time, you will see something that you will never see in any other service. Why this? Because SiteGround, since we born actually in 2004, we started building up every single service we provide on our own. This doesn't seem something special maybe for you, but I can, believe me, trust me, this is something very unique and very special. What's the difference in having a third-party service or having a service that is built in-house? Consider, for example, our control panel. We are not using cPanel, everybody knows that. We use the site tools, which is our own panel built by our own. What's the difference here is that we can put our hands on that panel and constantly change everything and improve stuff. This is something that nobody else can do. So something that happens frequently is SiteGround listen to his clients and try to improve his services. Everybody does that. What's the difference? Having our own service, having our own platform. If you want me to insert a new service and I think it's useful for you, I will do that, like that, because I can take control and I have control of everything, every time.
Okay, I agree that that's really nice. So you're saying like it's more premium because we custom build everything, and in whatever market it is, custom build is always more expensive, right? So is that the direction? Is that the place in the market for SiteGrounds? Because what I've seen is that you guys also stepped out of some Asian countries like 2 years ago. So are you guys just focusing on the West because the West has the money and that is the more premium focus for this company? How does that work?
Well, the first thing that I want to say is in hosting service, like in life, you get what you pay for. I mean, nobody give you anything for free. It's not like SiteGround is expensive, I would say. It's like SiteGround make you pay the real value of the service that it provides. As I was saying, we develop everything in SiteGround on our own. Not only, if you go on our website and you can check our blog, you will see that every single month we develop something new. If we don't develop something new, you can be sure we are improving something that already existing. This is something not so common for a service provider like us. And this is something great. This is where the premium comes. I mean, having a premium service means not only having absolutely high quality security, high quality performance, super high quality support, but it also means having everything constantly managed and improved so that every single month, whatever you are using as a service will have an upgrade, and it's included for free because once you buy a service with SiteGround, even the lowest plan, which is called Startup, you already have all the service that usually are extra services for other hosting providers, backups, auto updates, SSL. This is something that not everybody includes, and sometimes you have to pay extra money for that. So why you should do that? You will need those services sooner or later. So having everything included, that's the way, because your site is something that will grow and will need those services. I can tell you, we are working in this market since years now, a lot of years, and we have experience on that. So, and to come to the second part of your question about the Asian market, you said, well, absolutely not. We are not focusing more on the west part of the world. We made some decisions, some business decision, and currently we are not supporting some of the Asian countries. But I can tell you that we already restarted supporting some of them. The biggest one is the Chinese market. We are working hard to try supporting also other services in other Asian countries. It's not like we are trying to be premium and premium is only for the West market. Absolutely not. There's a huge market in Asia, and people are really willing to use premium service also in Asian markets. I can tell you, it's not like Asian people are looking for cheap hosting. It's not like that because they are smart. They know that you get what you pay for. So if you pay very few money, you will get very low quality service. That's absolutely the truth.
Okay, so you made a comparison between a premium car and an affordable car. And when you go into a car a repair shop, sometimes they try to sell you something like premium air, right? But there's no such thing as premium air. But I mean, people still pay for it. But I mean, what I've heard from hosting is that they see hosting as electricity. So it just needs to be there to run in the background. Um, but is there such a thing as premium electricity? Because isn't hosting just a thing that runs in the background? I heard like, okay, you have a lot of custom things, and it's a lot more than that. But what are these things? Because I've heard, for example, with the cloud there are some differences with the support. Like, can you explain that a little bit?
This is an interesting question. Thanks for doing that. I respect the definition that a hosting girl you said give about hosting service, but I totally do not agree with this definition, if I can say. They were comparing hosting services, saying that it's electricity. Well, maybe hosting services are that. This is not SiteGround. We are not just electricity. We have, if we talk about a house, we don't just provide electricity. We provide you the whole house. We help you building up the whole house. Not only we help you maintain that house and make that house grow up and be always secure, very accessible to your clients or your hosts and your guests. Not only, you were mentioning some of the features that we have. Just to give you an example, as you were talking about electricity, think about that. SiteGround, everybody knows in the world, SiteGround has a great support quality provider in terms of hosting services. You know, our support is great, and I always say, do not believe me. because obviously if you go in a car, you are making the example of car garage or something like that. If you go to that guy, he will say, yeah, I'm the best one, so come in, I will fix everything. Okay, do not rely on that person. Do not rely on Luca from Siteground. Rely on our clients. Rely on the clients of that car garage. So when you enter a restaurant, also I can make this example. You don't have to trust the owner. You have to trust the clients. So what you can do, for example, is going to review website, and you will see for sure that Siteground is always top rated in terms of support. Another thing is I can mention, and this is something that you can check over our website, our blog, is that Siteground every single year wins prizes about our support. Because what's the difference here? Everybody can say that provides support very quick. Well, first, Siteground provides support in less than 10 seconds by live chat, meaning that if you, every time, like 24/7, meaning that if you have a problem, 4 in the morning, at Christmas, no matter what, in 10 seconds you will have an answer for someone. It's not only that, because you can have someone answering you, but the problem cannot be fixed. I can tell you, and these are data that you can find on our websites, 90% of every single request we have, not only we answer in less than 10 seconds, but we solve the problem at the first contact. So this is something that gives you the idea of what a premium service is. And it's not only electricity, please. at least not Siteground. Another example of the difference between our service and the other hosting services is that, as you probably know, Siteground relies on the Google Cloud Network platform. What's the difference here? Well, we all know that Google Cloud Platform is probably the most reliable service in the world, super efficient, always accessible, super secure, and super performing. This is a great difference in providing a service. Real example, a couple of months ago, we launched our new data center in Madrid. What it means that constantly, thanks also to the collaboration with the Google Cloud Platform, we can increase our network of data centers. Not only we just developed our own CDN service, and thanks to the collaboration with Google Cloud, once again, we are increasing the number of nodes of this CDN. Without becoming technical, it means that if you have clients or users coming from all over the world, no matter where your data center is, your clients will access your website from the node of the CDN closer to them. This is impressive, and this is not something that is offered by everybody. Just one little thing, again, about Google Cloud that is very important for me and for Siteground. Google Cloud is 100% green hosting. It offers totally green services, and it's very important because we all know that this is now a trending topic, and we already care about this since we born, and everything that has been done in Siteground, not only in terms of services, also within our company culture, is in that direction. So we are really strongly believe that's important for our clients and the planet.
Okay, so thank you so much. I think that this answers the question of the price difference. I think you really brought on some points that were very premium and are worth the money. So thank you. And I think for all of you guys, it's really interesting to see how two companies can look at the same product, in a completely different way. And as the example, as we did with cars, I think it's a perfect example. For example, in France, like they don't really care about the luxury of the car, and they bumped into each other on busy places. And in Germany, it's a lot more. So I think that is a great metaphor for what is happening here. Germans are not right, the French are not right. They're both right for their market. So Luca, I really want to thank you for watching. For being here. And I want to ask you, do you want to end with something to tell the users, and then the video is over?
Yeah, sure. Well, this is valid for hosting, but not only for hosting, for everything in your life. When you need to look for a service, when you need a service, be sure to look for every single service that is provided in the market. Make your choice and pay attention with everything that clients say, because we can rely on people that are already using that service. We can find our answers maybe in what other people that are using that service say. So that's the best way you can make your decision. Not only answering, listening to me or to Hostinger or to Reno. Also listen to other people that are using those services, which is very, very important. So thank you.
All right, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully I will see you in another video on living with pixels. Bye.